it's Alexis. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. I thought today I would just kind of go through my fitness journey, how I got to this place, why I decided to compete, why I decided to continue competing, and then we will start our vlog for this competition season, even though it's already started. I started my fitness journey back in 2017. I saw a picture of myself at a work function and was absolutely appalled. I looked at the picture and I did not recognize the person I had become. I decided at that point that I have a family history of women in my family being extremely overweight, and I did not want to carry on that tradition. I decided then that I was going to go to the gym. I was going to start taking control of my life, my body, my fitness, my health. I started out at the local Y, which was just a couple doors down from the office I was working in at the time. I went over there on my lunch break and started out just walking on the treadmill. I had never been in a gym before. I had no idea how to use the machines. So I just started out walking on the treadmill and watching the other people use the machines, watching how they adjusted them, how they were supposed to be used, just learning as much as I could. Fast forward, I guess about 6 months, I decided that working out at lunch just wasn't going to work for me. I felt too rushed in order to get over there, get a workout in, get a shower, get back to work. It was too much in too little time. So I decided I was going to start getting up first thing in the morning and going. And I remember telling my husband that, and he was like, okay, we'll see how well that works. Because I told him I was going to start getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and going to the gym. So I found a gym that was local to me that was 24 hours. And I did. I started getting up at 4 or 5 in the morning, going and working out before I went to work. And it actually worked really well for me. I'm very much an early morning person. Don't ask me to do anything late at night because it's not going to happen. So I have been going to the gym pretty religiously since then. I had an injury. Well, let me back up. In 2020, I told my coach at the time that I wanted to start thinking about doing a competition prep before I turned 40. That was my goal. It was just a bucket list, something completely out of my wheelhouse, completely out of my comfort zone, but I wanted to do it. Fast forward to April of 2021, I injured myself during a workout. I went to several doctors and got told I just pulled a muscle. It was not a pulled muscle. I finally found a doctor who was able to diagnose me with a SI joint dysfunction. And in May of 2022, I had surgery to fuse my SI joint, which means I currently have 2 pins that hold my hip bone to my tailbone. After that surgery, I got told, you will never lift a barbell again. You will never touch a dumbbell again. You're allowed to do walking on a treadmill. You're allowed to do machines at very light weights. That didn't sit well with me. I had this goal. I had this dream. I was not going to give it up. So I started back in the gym with the treadmill, with the machines, eventually graduated to barbell work with a PVC pipe. It took a long time to get my strength back. After that surgery, I was not allowed to put any weight at all on that leg for 12 weeks, and then had to work on rebuilding everything that I had, kind of lost during the injury, during the surgery and recovery. So in 2020, January of 2024, I decided I was going to get serious. I was going to compete in 2024. I found a coach. I told him my goals, and he said, let's do it. So June 2024 was my very first show. It was an OCB show, OCB Emerald Coast. It was an amazing experience. I had so much fun. Everybody there was so amazing, so encouraging. The ladies that I shared the stage with, I mean, absolutely beautiful, phenomenal athletes. Um, I ended up taking home 2 second places and a third. I was very excited about that because placing was not even on the to do list. Just getting on stage at that point was a huge accomplishment. So, my coach asked me after that show, is this still a bucket list or are we going to keep going? And I was like, oh no, we're not done yet. So, the feedback we got from the judges at that show was to grow, as it always is in bikini. Um, so, we went into an off season. And then in the end of November 2024, we decided we were going to go ahead and start prep again. We prepped through the holidays for a March show. It was a very slow, very easy prep, lots of refeeds, lots of free meals. So I didn't feel like deprived during the holidays. I still got to, enjoy my family and enjoy spending time with people I love. March 2024, we did OCB Magic City Muscle in Alabama, and again had a great time. Didn't place quite as well, but we had a little more competition, so I'm good with that. I brought a much better package to that than I did the 2024 show. So ultimately, that's what it's about. It's me versus me always. The goal is always to build, to learn, to bring a better physique each year than we did the year before. And we did that. So I'm thrilled. After that, we decided that we were going to make a transition into NPC Fit Model. I always liked the idea of competing in the NPC, but knew that I did not have the muscle to be competitive on the bikini stage. So when Fit Model came out, I was like, hey, coach, what do you think about this? And he was all for it. So we are doing our first Fit Model show May 24th at the NPC Vulcan Classic. We are about just under 3 weeks out right now. And then the plan after that one, I believe, is to do the Body B1 Classic in Montgomery in June. So right now, those are the two shows on our radar. And we will see what the judges' feedback is and where we go from here. I'm going to start trying to do a weekly vlog, just kind of a training, food, how we're feeling. So far this prep has been great because we just did a bikini competition. We have basically been reversing into this show. So food has come up, cardio has gone down, weight has actually dropped a little bit, even with more food and less cardio, so that's amazing. Yeah, so I will see y'all here at the end of the week.